Here we are in Xenonauts. Xenonauts 2. I never played the first one. And also, Twitch has categorized it as a mature-rated video game, which may not be suitable for some viewers. I mean, none of my stuff is suitable for some viewers. That's just what happens when you play games horribly. Let's start a new game. We're going to just do the basic stuff. We are going to do the tutorial.
The year is 2009. The world teeters on the brink of nuclear war. Tensions between capitalist and communist nations are at boiling point. Every opportunity for peace has failed, as if an invisible hand inexorably steers humanity towards annihilation. We Xenonauts know the truth. The dark forces poisoning our politics are not human in origin, and we must protect our planet against this extraterrestrial threat however we can. After years spent gathering information on an enemy that few believe exists, we are finally ready to strike back. The war for our future begins now.
The war for the future begins now. Begins right after the game loads. Here we go. Welcome to Xenonauts 2. In Xenonauts 2, you control a secret organization attempting to protect the world from alien invasion. This short tutorial will explain the basic controls and the events leading up to the start of the campaign. Let's go. My work on our radar array is now complete. Also, I use a lot of moose. Chief Scientist. Does he have a name? Theoretically, Atlas Base should now be capable of tracking any alien UFOs within our radar range. Operations Director. Nameless Lady. Thank God. It wasn't exactly easy to borrow all those things you wanted. What happens now, Chief Scientist? We wait. An alien craft should pass in the next few days. I will go moose my hair. At that point, the General takes over. Oh, I wonder if we're the General. Assuming he has returned from his expedition. Don't worry, he'll be back in a few days. Until then, the Commander should be perfectly capable of filling in. Oh, I think we're the Commander. Radar range. The blue circle around your base indicates the radar range of the facility. The UFOs flying in this area will be detected and can then be attacked using Interceptor aircraft. Game speed. Okay. These buttons control the flow of time on the Geoscape. Time is currently passing at the slowest speed, but as nothing is currently occurring, we should increase the flow of time until some alien activity occurs. Click the button for the fastest speed. Okay, let's do it. Makes me a little nervous. Geoscape anomalies. Oh, it paused when it showed us this, so you can see the time up here. It's pausing. The two anomalies on the map. Oh, look at that. The two anomalies on the map signify hostile action that has raised local panic. They are not interactive, but may indicate the presence of a possibly hidden problem in the affected region. However, at the start of the game, these are usually generated by UFOs as they fly around the map. Let's proceed. It's talking about these anomalies up here. UFO 1 detected. Size small, escort size none, speed 1,800 kilometers an hour, altitude high, heading west. UFO detected. Your radar has detected a UFO. Shooting it down will prevent it from causing panic in the local region and may spawn a UFO crash site tactical mission that allows you to recover valuable alien technology and acquire the hiccups. Click the Launch Interceptors button to get your fighters ready for action. Launch Interceptors. This panel allows you to select the aircraft to be launched at the target. Up to 3 aircraft can be formed into a squadron, but you currently have only 2 aircraft. These have already been selected for you automatically, so press the Launch Aircraft button to proceed. Angel 1 and 2. UFO intercepted. 1 of 2. Your interceptors have reached the UFO and are ready to initiate air combat. So we'll commence attack. Oh, we're entering engagement range of the extraterrestrial craft, Commander. Put it up on the big screen. How do you think this is going to play out? Unknown, Chief Scientist says. We have no data on the capabilities of these alien craft or what weaponry they may carry. It's very tense music, though. I suppose there's only one way to find out. Let's start by attacking with missiles. This is air combat, where the Xenonaut Interceptor aircraft attempt to shoot down alien UFOs. A maximum of 3 combatants can be present on each side. but we only have 2, and it looks like they only have 1. 2 Xenonaut aircraft are participating in this battle. You can select an aircraft either by clicking on them directly or by clicking on their information panel on the right. Oh, click on Angel 2 to select it. Oh, you want me to click directly on it? You can also press 2. Deployment zones. We are currently in the deployment phase before the combat begins. During this phase, you can freely reposition your aircraft within the green deployment zone. Left click or right click the chosen spot to reposition aircraft 2 to that location. Right click ignores combatants, allowing you to set move nodes under other units. Right click ignore what? Ignores combatants. Oh, so if we wanted to move a dude like over here, we could do that. But what we're going to do is left click here. Okay, that moved Angel 2. Movement waypoints. Our interceptors are currently both flying intercept paths towards the UFO. However, we should order the second interceptor to maneuver behind the UFO instead. Click the highlighted area to set that waypoint. Throttle control. Interceptors will intelligently control their speed based on the situation, but you can manually set a speed by using the throttle slider. To achieve maximum speed, you will need to engage afterburners. However, aircraft using afterburners cannot fire their weapons. Click the afterburner toggle. Okay. Begin combat. Once you are happy with your deployment, you can begin the battle. Click normal speed, the top, or press space. Okay, here we go. And then can I pause? The missiles flew straight past. What happened? They appear incapable of locking onto the UFO. It has no radar signature and is emitting minimal heat. Better close the distance. We'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. With guns? Weapons. The Interceptor has just entered the fire arc of an enemy weapon and is about to be attacked. All weapons except missiles display their fire arcs on the battlefield. Oh, so this is a gun of some sort? To view the fire arc of a missile, you can hover over the weapon tile in the info panel on the right. That's a lot of info, like, for me not to... Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. All right. And then this autocannon. There it is. Yep, okay. Weapons can be disabled, enabled by clicking their tile in the aircraft information panel. Disabling weapons can be useful in some situations. For example, if you do not wish to fire your missiles at the current target. Evasive roll. Enemy weapons will only cause damage if the projectiles hit your interceptors. Right, so if they miss, they don't take damage. You can evade some projectiles simply by changing course, but others will require the use of the evasive roll ability. Evasive roll orders your aircraft to perform a barrel roll, allowing it to avoid incoming damage without changing orientation. However, units cannot attack when performing an evasive roll. Click the evasive roll left button. So this is, evasive roll left, evasive roll right, and there are hotkeys there. Oh, okay. Now we're shooting them. Aircraft loss. Oh no! One of your aircraft has reached 0 health and has been forced to perform an emergency disengage. Although it has not been permanently destroyed, it will require an overhaul before it can fly again. It will therefore take much longer to repair than an aircraft that finishes the battle with health remaining. Thankfully, your remaining interceptor has managed to maneuver into an advantageous position. Targeting. Click on the UFO in order to set it as the target for your interceptor. Your aircraft will now attempt to tail the UFO and attack it from behind. As it is more agile than the UFO, it can stay clear of the alien weapons. Okay, so I'm just gonna click. Finally, click on the afterburner toggle to disable it. Remember, weapons cannot be fired when using the afterburner. So it's just gonna go ahead and do it for us. Go ahead, Angel 2. Kick its ass. Nice job, Commander. Thank you so much, Operations Director. Indeed, says Chief Scientist. We must locate and recover the downed alien vessel as soon as possible. In the meantime, I will see what we can learn from the telemetry. I may be able to enhance the survivability of our interceptors now we have collected some basic data on the alien weapons. Interception successful. Obviously, it was going to be. This is entirely scripted. Angel 1 is down. It has no health, no fuel, blah, blah, blah. Our fuel is at 95% on Angel 2, and we didn't get shot at all. Let's accept the result. Crash site. This crashed UFO is likely to contain valuable alien technology and resources. Deploying a combat team to eliminate any surviving extraterrestrials at the crash site will allow recovery to begin. So the mission type is crashed UFO, the biome is desert, the time remaining is indefinite. Excuse me. A tactical mission is any battle where your soldiers engage hostile forces in turn-based combat. UFO crash sites are a common type of tactical mission that allow you to capture alien technology for your research efforts. Press the Launch Combat Team button to launch a dropship. You can launch dropships in the same way as you launched your interceptors. As your Skyhawk dropship is already selected, click Launch. This screen allows you to change the soldiers and equipment aboard the dropship being launched. However, let's simply press the Launch Dropship button and proceed to tactical combat. Where is it? Oh, okay. So, hold the launch, Commander! We're picking up a friendly signal. The General is back! Fortuitous timing, says Chief Scientist. I'm not so sure about that. There's a convoy of trucks heading our way. Uh-oh. Chief Scientist says. Those appear to be cleaner vehicles. It seems highly improbable that the General would ever voluntarily join forces with them. Exactly. Commander, put your men on alert and deploy them to the entry tunnel. Something's definitely wrong here. Now we're going to learn about tactical combat. Right-clicking a quantity button will increment by 10. Control click will be 100. Okay, here we are. The camera in tactical combat can be controlled in several ways. Move the mouse to the edge of the screen to scroll in that direction, or press the arrow or WASD keys instead. I have turned off edge scrolling because I can't stand it, and also it messes up because I have multiple monitors. So we're just going to use WASD. The camera can also be rotated with Q and E, or some other way that I didn't read quick. You can change the camera height level using the mouse scroll wheel or the UI buttons in the top left. Okay. Yeah, okay. This can be important when trying to move to or attack enemies in a higher level, like a roof. So we can, just using the scroll wheel there, time units. Each unit in tactical combat uses time units to perform actions. These are refreshed each turn and are shared between all types of actions. For example, a soldier that spends all their time units on movement would be unable to fire their weapons. That makes sense. I didn't. Was it pointing out where the time units were? Because I wasn't looking, I was reading. The number of time units a soldier has remaining is indicated in the green bar at the bottom of the UI, 60. Okay, cool, Peter. Welcome back to Atlas, General. How did the meeting go? Can't help but notice you've made some new friends. The Xenonaut project has been terminated, Director. Lay down your weapons. There's no need for this to turn ugly. The General's betrayed us! Earth is under attack, General. You know that. We're not going to surrender our planet without a fight. Director, you're making a mistake. See, look at that. The aliens got to them. There is no extraterrestrial threat. Open the blast doors and surrender, or your people are going to get killed. No extraterrestrial threat? What happened to you, General? Director, this isn't a discussion. I'm giving you 5 minutes to make a decision. You're outnumbered and there's nowhere to run. Think carefully about your choice. Over and out. If we surrender, what's the probability we turn up dead a week from now? Or 5 minutes from now? Based on everything we know about the cleaners? Approximately 100%, but just approximately. Yeah, that's what I figured too. Now seems like a good time to evacuate to the backup facility. The backup facility? I wasn't aware we had one. Nor was the General. Well. Commander, we need your men to hold the tunnels while we get everyone aboard the helicopter. Buy us as much time as you can, but don't get yourself killed. Clearly you don't watch my content. Now the General's gone, we can't afford to lose you too. You can plan a movement path for a soldier by left-clicking anywhere on the battlefield. Click the glowing tile to plan a movement path to that location. The number at the end of the movement path shows how many time units the soldier will have remaining if they move to that location. Left click the same tile again to order them to move there. Rotation. You can rotate a soldier without moving them by right-clicking anywhere on the battlefield. It costs 1 time unit for every 45 degree of rotation performed. Rotate the soldier in the highlighted direction to proceed. So if I do this, I could... Oh, I guess I don't have a choice. Okay. Finally, we should order this soldier to crouch. This makes the soldier harder to hit. It costs 4 time units to crouch, but it also costs 4 time units to uncrouch. Let's crouch. We have now spent all our time units, so it's time to end the turn. Okay, here are our friends. Oh, there's some serious activity here. Those are the cleaners. Hover your mouse over the highlighted enemy to bring up the attack cursor. The green number on the left of the crosshair indicates the time unit cost of the shot. The white number on the right of the crosshair indicates the % chance to hit. Click the enemy to order the soldier to attack. Yes, take that, you bastard! Damage randomization. You scored a hit and inflicted 20 damage. That seems scripted. Weapons will inflict between 50% and 150% of their damage value with each hit, depending on the part of the body hit. Your soldier has enough time units to attack again, so fire the shot at the same target. Now, how do we know how much damage it can do? Is that damage 40 minus 2 armor per hit? Okay, all right. So it did 50% of its max? Oh, then it did its max. Yeah, very nice. Well done. You have successfully killed an enemy. As your soldier does not have enough TU remaining to perform any further attacks, we will select the next soldier. Press space to mark your current soldier inactive and automatically select the next closest active soldier. Weapon range. Hover over the highlighted enemy. The squares drawn between the shooter and the target represent the shot path. The path is green where the weapon is within range, but the path turns orange where the weapon is firing beyond its maximum range. Weapons have a lower hit chance and inflict reduced damage when attacking beyond maximum range. Click the target to attack them. And we missed, because we suck. Unfortunately, your soldier missed their shot and inflicted no damage to the target. Press space to switch to the next active soldier. This soldier is armed with a shotgun, which is much more effective at close range. Move the soldier to the highlighted tile. So wait, what is this? 16 snapshot, normal shot. Where do we see range? Range is 9 tiles. So we're going to move you there. I click once. Okay, you're going to be left with 33. So you'll be able to shoot 2 of these snapshots, right? Fire modes. Most weapons have several fire modes with varying accuracy and time unit costs. The most expensive fire mode is selected by default when targeting an enemy, as more expensive fire modes provide more accuracy per time unit spent. However, at this range, it would be preferable to fire 2 shots at lower accuracy due to the passive short-range hit chance bonus on this weapon. Hover over the target and use the right-click to change to the cheaper fire mode, then attack the target. I was hovering over these to try to see the percentage, but it's over here. So we have a 40% accuracy, but it uses 27% of our TU. Yeah, okay. So we're going to right-click on your ass. Oh, so we're just toggling between them. Interesting. So now we're going to use 16 TU. We have a 72% times 3. That's a shotgun. And we missed with all 3. Although the shot had a high hit chance, your soldier still missed. Bad luck will happen in this game, and part of the challenge is learning how to best mitigate it when it does occur. In this case, simply attack the target a second time. Yes, take that! Thankfully, you did not have any more bad luck. Click space to select the next active soldier. Cover. This shot has a low hit chance because there's a large intervening cover object on the shot path. Full details of how the hit chance is calculated is shown at the bottom right of the screen. Oh yeah, there it is. Keep your eye down here. In this case, the crates are reducing it by 60%. Only the highest intervening cover value is used to reduce hit chance. And any cover or crouched units adjacent to the shooter are always ignored. Cover. Most terrain in Xenonauts 2 is destructible, something that players can use to their advantage. Select the highlighted soldier by clicking them. Free fire mode allows soldiers to target anything they want. In this case, we can use it to destroy the intervening crates. Hold down Control, and then click on the crates. Oh. Nice. Well done! The crates have been destroyed. Click on the highlighted soldier to switch back to them. And now let's take a look. 96% chance! With the intervening cover destroyed, the shot against the highlighted enemy now has a much higher hit chance. Let's do it! Yes, down you go, you cleaning bastard. Grenades. Grenades can be effective at inflicting damage and removing cover. Click the button for the demolition charge to select it as the active weapon. Grenades travel in an arc, allowing them to be thrown over walls or cover objects. Click the highlighted tile to throw the grenade. 90% chance of it landing there. Boom, bitches! Secondary weapons. Your soldier lacks sufficient time units to fire their main weapon, but the pistol in their secondary slot can still be fired. Click the pistol slot in the secondary slot to select it. Your soldier will now perform attacks with the pistol, allowing them to finish off the wounded cleaners. Click on the highlighted enemy to fire at them. So we only have a 58% chance. We did it though. The low time unit cost for firing the pistol allow your soldier to fire again. Really? Snapshot. Wait, where? Oh, yeah, 12. Nice. 32%. I think that was scripted. Good work. Press spacebar to select your next active soldier. Shot preview. Our final soldier has a decision to make. Their shotgun is relatively inaccurate at this range, and the target is behind heavy cover. Closing the distance and flanking the target might be beneficial. Using shot preview mode will allow us to make a decision about whether this would be worthwhile. Click the highlighted tile to plot a move path. Shot preview mode will show you the hit chance and time unit cost for taking a shot from the end of the currently displayed move path. To see the values for your current position, hover over the highlighted enemy. Hold the shift key while still hovering over the target to activate shot preview mode. So this is if we were to try to shoot now. Oh. Wow, look at that. Watch in the lower right there. 100% chance. To proceed, click the target while shot preview mode is active. Oh, we're going to move and fire. Boom! Congratulations, you have eliminated all hostile units. Press N turn to proceed. I guess these cleaners are still considered enemies. Or aliens. Good work, Commander. The helicopter is airborne. You should be able to escape through the tunnels. Wait, but there's more bad dudes. Order the selected soldier to move to the highlighted tile. Enemy overwatch. Ouch! We got shot. Oh no! We lost a dude. Overwatch fire. Your soldier has just been killed by enemy overwatch fire. If a unit ends its turn with enough time units remaining to fire its weapon, it may then perform overwatch fire during the enemy turn. Suppressing an enemy will prevent overwatch fire, and flashbangs are a good way to generate suppression. That doesn't help this guy at all. Select flashbang and throw it at this fucking thing. Suppressed. All of these enemies have been suppressed. Suppression immediately removes all time units from the selected unit, which prevents them from being able to overwatch fire, as they can no longer afford to fire their weapon. Suppressed units are also easier to hit with melee weapons, and will only recover 50% of their normal time units the following turn. Really? Smoke. An alternative way to avoid losing soldiers to overwatch fire is to make them harder to hit. Each tile of smoke reduces the hit chance of any shot passing through it, so smoke grenades are an excellent way to protect your soldiers. Select the smoke grenade and throw it at the highlighted tile. Each tile of smoke reduces the hit chance of any shot passing through it. It's a way to protect your soldiers. Good work! All the enemies are either out of time units, suppressed, or screened by smoke. Move your soldier to the highlighted tile to complete the tutorial. Nice work! Yes, it was. I can follow those directions, even if I can't read the text. Once you're clear of the base, I'll transmit the coordinates for the backup facility. Well done, you've completed the tutorial. You're now ready to have your ass handed to you in a full campaign. Mission complete. I didn't realize it was a completely standalone tutorial. Thought it was just part of the main game, but that's okay. Now we get into it. Phase 1, the Shadow War. Few believe our enemies exist, yet the malign tendrils of their influence can be felt across our planet. Rising tensions between capitalist and communist nations threaten to spark a ruinous nuclear war before the invasion even begins. Ah, Commander, says Chief Scientist Moosehair. Good of you to finally make an appearance. Welcome to our backup facility. We should be safe here at least for a little while. No getting around the fact that we're living in a derelict nuclear bunker full of 60s era junk, though. Hope you're fine with cold showers, cold food, and, well, cold everything. I mean, you could button up your jacket if you're cold. The temperature is the least of our concerns. Wait, is this supposed to be her? No, that must be somebody else. My work suggests we have mere months before the aliens can launch a full-scale invasion. If we are to prepare, we must gather data on the alien forces scouting our planet. Of course, the cleaners are unlikely to make that easy. That's why I called this meeting. Commander, I am formally handing over control of this organization to you. The situation has changed, and we need someone with military experience to making the big decisions. Oh, fuck, you guys are screwed. I'll run day-to-day matters like keeping us supplied and getting this place patched up. All you need to do is figure out how to win the war. Congratulations on the promotion, Commander. One hopes you prove equal to the task. Base placement. Please choose a location for your starting base.
One eternity later.
Soviet Union? No. Fine. That's... Alright, sure. Africa. Objective update. Doomsday counter. Objective. Prevent doomsday counter exceeding 100. The aliens are attempting to spark a nuclear war by raising tensions between capitalist and communist nations. If they succeed, the scattered human survivors would have no hope of repelling an invasion. We must keep the doomsday counter under control until the invasion begins. Allowing it to exceed 100 for more than one day will result in alien victory. Wow, so it's not just the invasions, they're actually influencing politics. Successful enemy activity on the Geoscape will increase doomsday. We're at 30%. Plus 1 a day, I guess? This represents how close the world is to nuclear war. If it reaches 100, then it'll be destroyed. Modifiers, plus 1 difficulty, plus 1 total daily change. Okay, so what do we do? All right, let's just speed up. The cleaners. Although the unknown extraterrestrial forces scouting our planet remain the ultimate threat to humanity, their work has been assisted by a mysterious human organization known informally as the Cleaners. We know little about the Cleaners beyond the fact that they invariably appear within a few hours of suspected alien activity, forcibly taking any eyewitnesses into custody and erasing all evidence that might hint at an extraterrestrial presence. Important missions are always handled by teams of Cleaner soldiers carrying military rifles and wearing distinctive green hazmat suits and rebreathers that entirely conceal their identities. More mundane work is usually handled by besuited agents with similar equipment to law enforcement personnel. As anyone that develops an interest in the Cleaners tends to disappear without trace, we previously avoided probing too deeply into their organization. In turn, the Cleaners largely left us alone. One suspects Operation Division's monomaniacal focus on operational security made monitoring our activities far too difficult to be worthwhile. Obviously, this equation has now changed. The Cleaners are clearly devoting significant resources to eliminating us, and we must be prepared to fight them directly if we wish to learn more about our alien enemies. I hope you and your men are equal to the task, Commander. If we cannot defeat the Cleaners, humanity will stand no chance against their extraterrestrial masters. We will accept that report, thank you. Hold on. Now we can research. Oh, yeah, but I can't. Okay, we don't. I guess we're just waiting for something to happen. Let's pick up the pace then. I guess it will pause when it... Oh, okay. Tactical mission. We must regain control of Atlas Base. for long enough to destroy any remaining equipment that our enemies could use to monitor our covert activities. So we have to eliminate in the biomass facility. We have 3 days remaining. Oh. If we lose, it's a game over. Strategic operations, I don't know what that is. So, but we have 3 days to do it. Fascinating. So we don't have to do it right now. Our organization was unable to destroy our encrypted command systems during the hurried evacuation of Atlas Base. We cannot risk our enemies gaining access to the valuable data within. The cleaner assault teams now appear to have departed the facility, leaving only a handful of enemy agents behind. Eliminate them so we can complete our mission. Eliminate all hostile units. Lost conditions, all of us are dead. Is there any reason... Hold on, if we go here... Is there any reason we would want to wait on that? Like, could we... Let's just do it. Leaving Africa. Angel 1 is there. I wonder... I thought we recovered Angel 2. Oh, no. Angel... Yeah, no, where's Angel 2? Mission target, Atlas Base. I mean, we don't have any choices. Let's just go. I don't know who to pick. Assignments panel. The assignments panel in the bottom left allows you to manage the combat team in the dropship. There are several ways of interacting with soldiers that make the process easier. Right-click will remove a soldier from the dropship. Double-click allows a soldier to be replaced. Soldiers can be dragged up and down the list to reorder squad numbering. Shield, assault. I mean, does this in any way impact their location on the battlefield? You have a tactical shield. This looks like a combat shield. Shields are protective. 100% chance of blocking any projectile striking the soldier in the forward 90-degree arc. But the protection offered at the sides declines linearly until it reaches about 20%. Okay. I don't know. I guess we're just going to learn how our people work. Let's just launch it. Can't know everything yet. Here we go. Skyhawk 1 has reached Atlas Base. How should we proceed? Let's return to base. No, I don't think so. The mission briefing. Our organization. Yes, we read all this. Oh, it's loading. Commander, this is a critically important mission. We left a lot of important things behind when we evacuated Atlas, including several years of research data. You need to clear the facility of hostiles so we can search through it and destroy anything that might let our enemies monitor us. And recover my research data. Yeah, we heard you. Well, yeah. Look, I can't risk contacting our agents until I know our communication network is secure. The cleaners have withdrawn their assault force and sent in a team of analysts, so hopefully this won't be too hard. Yeah, good luck with that. Oh, and if you happen to run into the general, this isn't the time for sentimentality. Oh no, we'll kill him. But recovering the data and killing the general and all the other hostiles is for next episode. So until then, thank you so much for your support. I love you very much, and please remember to have your pets spayed or neutered.